You are listening to one of the most prolific podcasts. I'm Caleb.
It's your boy DT.
And I'm Ken.
We are the Mind Report.
Here to push your mind and change your thoughts.
Oh man, this is another day. I'm just so grateful right now just to be in this presence, just to be here, to be able to speak. For you guys who don't know me, my name is Caleb.
I'm Ken.
I'm DT.
And we are the Mind Report. I just want to ask you guys, what's going to be the topic of the day?
The topic of the day is going to be on purpose. I think that everybody do have purpose, but for us, we pretty much see purpose as an unshakable intention to achieve something, whether it be personally or whether it be business. It's for you to make a positive mark on the world. Now, these goals that you have might foster a sense of reason, or it can potentially change the lives of other people and yours as well on top of that. Now, at the end, you need to leave this world empty and not full. The purpose of life is to live a purposeful life. Now, you need to ask yourself these type of questions just to figure out what your purpose in life is. Is your purpose to protect others? Is your purpose to teach other people? Is your purpose to inspire? Is your purpose to motivate? Is your purpose to entertain? Your purpose will be the guiding compass throughout life. Hopefully, listening to this episode could potentially help you with it. So I got a question for you guys.
What's that?
What does purpose mean to you?
I think that the purpose of life is people realizing the creator within them. People can really do whatever they want as long as they just take action and know that it's done. You get one life to do whatever you want. You only get one. Your purpose is whatever you want it to be. Anything that you want in life can and should be done. If good things are happening to you, or even if bad things are happening to you right now, it won't last forever. You don't know what the future holds for you, nor do you know what it looks like. The most craziest experiences can happen in life, and it can make you reroute your future and have you going in a whole different direction. Your purpose is what you make it, because what happens if you have a purpose and you fulfill that one? Steve Harvey said, if you're unhappy going where you have to go, like a job, it's because you are not living in your gift. Some people are. What really stuck to me is when he said, what burns in your heart is important to pay attention to because it never goes away.
I agree with that. I think that purpose means why you doing what you do on a day-to-day basis. And when you have established a strong why, everything else flows into play. Because when you move, not knowing where you're going, it's easy as hell to lose sight. It's easy as hell to get sidetracked. It's easy as hell to get discouraged. It's easy as hell to fall off. When you have that purpose and when you establish a strong why, like, it just make the process a whole lot easier.
I think for me, I'm going to revert back to a statement that I read, and it's by Buddha. And I don't know your religious background. When he said this, your work is to discover your work, then with all your heart, give yourself to it. Some people know and pursue their purpose with passion. Passion is what you love to do with no resistance, and your purpose is the reason why it needs to come out and be alive to the world. If your current work feels far removed from your purpose, think about it. Like, you got to be really doing something that doesn't involve your income or any type of responsibility you have upon the world to embark upon. If you take out both of these things, then you have your purpose, because your purpose is something that you do when you're not worrying about what's coming in. Your purpose is also something that you do when you're not worried about the responsibility of what's going on, but the responsibility is just for you provide some type of value to people. I believe that's where purpose is. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. Purpose is the reason you do what you do, and it's the motivation behind your actions and your pursuits in life. Purpose is often connected to understanding the reason for living, and the reason behind your unique life story, background, or the future ahead of you is what your life work is.
I have a question. Why do people fall short of their purpose and don't reach it?
I think people fall short of purpose because people don't take the time out to stop and think about why they doing the things that they doing. A lot of people just live life to get by. They don't set goals. They don't have a plan. They don't take the time out to determine where they see themselves. They don't establish no type of vision. When you don't have that vision, when you don't have that mindset, when you don't have that plan, it's easy to fall for anything. So I think a lot of people fall short of their purpose because they don't establish a vision for themselves.
That is true. Another problem is people want the same gift as someone else. It's not your purpose. You want what somebody else have, but maybe that's not intended for you to have. It's for them to have. It's very important to know your purpose. And your gift is what you do best with the least amount of effort. And you owe yourself to take that action.
Yeah. I think going off of what you said when you opened up your statement to the question with people going off of other people's gifts, I think social media plays a lot in that. People put on this front on social media and people come up with these irrational ass expectations of what they should have going on. With this day and age, it's important as hell to learn self. Because what's for the next person may not be for me. What's for DT may not be for Caleb. What's for Caleb may not be for me. It's important, like Caleb said, to establish your purpose and find out your why and your gift. And that shit comes with doing work on self and learning self. Like, yeah.
The thing about it, everyone has a purpose.
Everybody.
A dog has a purpose. A bird has a purpose. So everybody has a purpose.
And I think the reason why people fall short of purpose is because you don't really search for it. If you try to do anything on your own, you're not going to get it. You always need some type of help. And I think a lot of people stray away from what the source is, which I always tell people, I don't know your religious background, but if you're looking for answers, you need to be asking somebody who higher than you. And one thing that I do know that no person or situation can stop you from the purpose that God has for you. Only you can stop the purpose that you have for yourself by a limited mindset. And I think Caleb and Ken was saying like comparison. That's the only how that you can stop it. Nothing would kill what you've been called to do more than comparing yourself to somebody else. You never know your limits unless you push yourself to them. And I feel like that's why a lot of people actually fall short of finding their purpose is because you running away from the source.
One thing I know for a fact, in order for you to win or have an abundance of success, you have to establish some type of purpose. I can work some more. I can have a good paying job, but if I don't have a purpose or a goal, the money will either be saved for no reason or spent because it wasn't anything bigger for it to go towards. That's why you see people who work late nights forever because they don't really have a purpose behind what they're doing.
Purpose, just like Ken was saying, is very important in life. You have to have some type of purpose. If you look at it, it's really the true yardstick of measuring your success and your impact. Purpose gives your life some type of direction and it keeps you focused on whatever you're trying to embark upon. But you got to make better decisions in the process of what you're doing, and you got to have some type of purpose behind it. When you know the reason why you do what you do and what you meant to do, your life ceases to fall out of this experimental stage, and then you put it in full motion of finished product. Rather than you living with no purpose at all, you'll actually start to live with some type of conviction, and then life actually starts to become a little bit more meaningful to you. In the process of becoming meaningful to you, you're impacting the people that's around you, but you have to make better choices on whatever you want in life, and then there have to be some type of purpose behind what you're doing.
Yeah. I think purpose comes with choices as well, too. Because if you have certain purposes in your life, then like what DT just said, purpose really does lead your life in a certain direction. If you have a certain purpose in mind, then you're going to create different choices or make certain choices that's going to help you get to where you want to go. It's important to establish a purpose. There's a purpose for everything that we have in our life, but you really just got to sit down and really know what direction you're going within your purpose.
You can accept reality, or you can persist in your purpose until reality accepts you.
I got a question for y'all. How did you find your purpose?
That's a good one. Just sitting back and being very observant of what I love to do. If you love doing something and then you love doing it with no type of effort at all, that's something that you really have to take into account, because that could possibly be your purpose. And it's just like a comedian. All throughout school, they was class clowns. So they automatically knew they could turn a bad situation and then turn into a funny situation. So now that means you stepping into your purpose. Just like the little church girl who was singing in the choir. She was singing her whole life, and she know that's something that she loved to do. So now she to fulfill her purpose. Or if you love people, then you see a lot of people who flourish in network marketing. Everything that you do, it have a purpose. It's all about what do you love to do, without any effort at all.
Yeah, it's finding your gift, finding what you're good at, that you want your gift, something you do effortlessly.
Yeah, I found my purpose by going out, doing more things, trying new things, stepping outside of what I found was normal. Also being authentically me and learning self. Like, in order for me to find out why I was here or what purpose I served to the world, that's just what I had to do. I had to be myself, go out, try new things, and find what I had a passion for and what I love to do. And then once I found that, I just applied pressure behind it.
Yeah.
I like how you said that. If you walk in your purpose, you collide with your destiny. And the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. It all starts with a decision about your purpose.
Right.
And I know purpose isn't really a thing. It's not a story you tell. It's not an Instagram post. It's not something on your highlight reel. It's a duty for you to do some self-work and for you to become the greatest version of you and start to decide about what you want and then who you want to be and what you love to do.
Yeah.
To add on to that, Tony Clark made a statement, and he said that if you want to know what your purpose is, it is to make the most of your talents and skills for the greater good.
Right.
Some people think that it's so hard to find your purpose. Everything you need is within you already. Your purpose is what you feel your talent or gift is. You determine that by getting out and trying new things to find what it is you have a passion for it. And you invest time into that and you make that work for you. You let that live through you. For us, something we're good at is developing minds and changing mindsets. Us expressing how we feel and think is something that people gravitate towards. People enjoy listening to us because our messages hit. People just so happen to agree with our viewpoint on certain things. So that itself showed me that this is part of my purpose in life. It's like helping others and changing mindsets.
I got a question for you guys.
What's that?
What special gift do you have that you could give the world?
I think the gift that I have is my perceptions, how I perceive certain situations. I think deep on a lot of things. Sometimes I look too deep. I look at things differently than what a lot of people do. The way we look at things, me, DT, and Caleb, a lot of people, like I said, just so happen to agree with it. When I realized that and it changed the way people looked at things and it bettered them, I knew that my voice was my gift and my voice was there to help others with their situations and what they're going through in life.
Right. Same here. I mean, I love results and I love elevation. I love people being the better versions of them. I love seeing results and I love seeing people being better than they were. That feeling is just really hard to describe, but I know it's a purpose because it fulfills something within me. I just love seeing it. I love seeing gratification. I love people elevating. So I love helping people get in a better situation that they're currently in. I'm all about that. I'm all about direction. It's just me leading people. I just know that it's within me, you know?
Right.
And I feel like my special gift is to inspire others' mindsets, just like Caleb and Ken said. I have a goal that's actually on my screensaver, and it sounds so happy and grateful now that I've impacted over 1 million people's lives. And one thing about that is I know that it's already done.
Right.
Like each person comes into this world with a specific destiny, and it's something to fulfill, some message that needs to be delivered or some work that needs to be completed. You are not here accidentally.
Nope.
Your existence is very purposeful. There is a purpose behind you, and purpose is the most powerful motivator in the world. And the secret of life truly is purpose, but you just have to figure out what your purpose is. The meaning of life is to find your gift, just like Caleb said, and the purpose of life is just to give it away.
Yeah. I mean, every day is a gift. That's why this very moment is called the present. Even life itself is a gift. So there's a purpose for everything. There's even a purpose for us being here. There's a purpose. I've truly believed that there's no wasted soul on this planet. You just have to find out where your energy goes, where your energy belongs to.
Too many of us move without purpose or direction. We find ourselves doing things just to do them. That's why you get to a point in life where you feel like what you're doing isn't enough, or you get to those points in life where you start beating yourself up because you feel stagnant or you feel nothing is going in your favor. We all have purposes in life. You have to get out, try new things, find what resonates with your spirit the most, what makes you happy, what pushes you to persevere through the process, where the lessons exist and the character is built, and you got to go behind that, like all gas, no brakes. And that's how you fulfill your purpose in life, determining where you see yourself, where your destiny is, and going with that.
Yeah, when you got your purpose too, living in with your gift and you living with your purpose, when you wake up feeling great, when you wake up feeling good, energized, like, bro, when I be waking up, I feel great.
Right.
I say my affirmations in the morning. I don't let nothing negative get into my day.
Nothing.
Like, even when it's a good day or even when it's a bad day, it's still a good day. You know,
Right.
Every day is a good day. So when you live within your purpose, you just living, you good, you living good. You know the direction that you're going in. You know where you want to go.
I like how you had started it off, Ken. and you were saying something about why people don't know where they going or they still fumbling with everything that's going on in their life. It's because you don't know your why. What is your why? I think it's very helpful and important for you to understand what your why is, and your why and your purpose is not the same thing.
Right.
Like your why is the reason you do what you do. It might be your family, it might be to prove someone wrong, or it might just be to prove to yourself that you can do anything, but your purpose is your mission in life. It might be your work, your contribution to others, your art or your creations or whatever you just might do. But your why, it fuels your purpose, and your why is unique to you. It's just like a fingerprint, and all of us have fingerprints, but there's no fingerprint that is the same in this world. No one else's why will be the same as yours. In a way, your why, it completes the definition of who you are. It's a signature of sorts that makes you stand out from anybody else, and it gives you a flair. So embrace your why and learn to love yourself for who you are, because it's only one you.
Yeah.
But a lot of people just don't know their why, and then that's why they keep bumping their head over and over and over again and not finding out what their purpose is. In order for you to find your why, you just have to be authentic to you, and then just step into your purpose.
It's only one you, and it's only one life. It's very important to fulfill your purpose. There's a lot of people out here that's just going to be living in emotions. There's people out here that are 21 and they're already dead, but they're going to be buried when they're 65, but they're already dead right now because they're living within emotions. They don't have no purpose, because a lot of people think if there's no purpose of life right now, what the point of is living? So you have to really sit there and think about your purpose and what you do best with the least amount of effort.
Everyone has a purpose, and their purpose is just simply to be happy. What is everyone chasing? Like, you had this one guy, I want y'all to just think about this. He wants to be a millionaire, but why did he actually want to be a millionaire? He think that him being a millionaire, happiness come from the money that it will bring to him. And let's put it in the terms of this girl. If she wants a perfect relationship, she wants happiness because she believed that the relationship will bring it to her. Everyone is chasing some type of thing, and majority of the time it be material things, but it's not what you trying to chase that's material. It's about what's going on the internal of you. I feel like that no one is making a commitment just to stop and figure out what your purpose is. You need to make that first and never stop searching for the best life that you have inside of you. The only thing is you just need to get that greatness on the outside of you, which means you need to eliminate bad habits, bad thoughts, and just do it right now. Now you're on this journey of actually knowing your purpose to get out there and work on your damn self. If you listen to this episode right now, you need to work on your happiness. And the only how you're going to work on your happiness is you finding your purpose and you making it a priority, and your happiness is the most important thing to you. Live each moment if it was your last, and never stop the pursuit of your purpose so you can actually fulfill the life that you want to fulfill. So hopefully we added some type of value to your mind so you can go out there and check your thoughts. I'm your host, DT.
I'm Ken.
And I'm Caleb.
And we are the Mind Report, and we are out.
If you enjoyed this podcast episode, make sure you share it with someone else.
And be on the lookout for new episodes. And make sure you subscribe now.
This is the Mind Report.
And we are out.